Hi, my name is Madison Adams, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about FEMA's Public Assistant Grant Program. The purpose of FEMA's Public Assistant Grant Program is to provide federal assistance to government organizations and certain nonprofit organizations following a presidential disaster declaration. The FEMA Public Assistant Grant Program does not include private homeowners or renters. The federal government allocates public assistant grants to state, tribal, territorial, and local governments. The Public Assistant Grant Program is mostly involved in the response and recovery aspects of emergency management. They assist with debris removal, life-saving emergency protective measures, and repair, replacement, and restoration of disaster-damaged publicly owned facilities. After that, the Public Assistant Grant Program also implements hazard mitigation measures during the recovery process. The roles and responsibilities of each actor in the Public Assistant Grant Program varies. There is FEMA, which is the organization who determines the amount of funding that is to be dispersed. They educate the applicant on program issues and procedures and assist the applicant with the development of new projects. These projects must be reviewed and approved by FEMA. Then there is the grantee. The grantees are state and tribal governments. FEMA passes the funds for the Public Assistant Grant Program on to the grantee for them to then redistribute the money to the sub-grantees. The sub-grantees are local governments and nonprofit organizations. They must apply to the respective state or tribal government to receive funds from the Public Assistant Grant Program. The application process begins with a presidential declaration. After the president has declared said disaster, FEMA then determines which areas are eligible for assistance and decides which types of assistance are applicable. The sub-grantees are then assigned a liaison, who is the state's customer service representative and provides the sub-grantees with information on state regulations, documentation, and reporting requirements. The liaison works with a public assistance coordinator. The Public Assistance Coordinator works with the recipients and the sub-recipients throughout the entire process, from application to recovery and mitigation efforts. The Public Assistance Coordinator maintains a case management file that holds record of any damages made to facilities or any other issues affecting the effectiveness of FEMA's assistance, and facilitates the processing of repair and restoration projects. A set of data from all declarations between January 1998 and December 2012 revealed that there were 137 governmental and 22 public nonprofit public assistance applicants per each declaration of a major disaster, totaling in 158 applicants. This program is very important because many local and state organizations usually find themselves as victims of major disasters themselves, and need FEMA and the federal government's help to rebuild infrastructure and return order to disaster areas. The Public Assistance Grant Program is a key element of federal assistance when it comes to the recovery process.